Alright, everyone, hello. Today we're going to do a little bonus episode where I'm going to play through Angela, Kevin, and Hawkeye's story. So I'm not going to make a full, playthrough where we, get through Full Metal Hugger and everything. I'm just going to do their little story section so you can see what's going on with them. So let's just start with the first person on the list, which is Angela.
I'm Angela, Princess of Altena.
In Altena, the kingdom of
Alright, Angela.
The true queen's magic was all that kept the freezing.
So if I remember correctly, she is basically the magician queen's daughter, but let's see if hers is nearly as depressing as everyone else's so far.
But as the mana of the world,
I like how they kept the Christmas lights on the
so
trees,
did her power.
the sparklies.
Bit by bit, the ice and cold began to encroach on the castle.
I've never really understood why that's a thing. I just love that it is a thing. Hey, look, it's that Crimson Wizard dude.
The land as mana weakens. For our mighty kingdom of Altena, this is of grave concern. We shall not sit idly while our country crumbles. No.
I feel like his voice could be a little bit gruffer,
We must open the forbidden port
but it's not
to
bad.
the sanctuary of mana, and then we can obtain the sword of mana.
I thought that we tried
Wow, wow. Oh, wow, they finally did multiple voices here. That's good.
Be still. Legend says the portal to the sanctuary of mana only appears after activation.
I like how you're getting, if you play her story, you kind of get the villains what they're up to.
Obviously, no country would willingly give up a precious mana stone, so we expect a certain amount of.
We will
resistance.
invade them, obviously.
We shall muster our strength and take the mana stones by force.
I'm interested in seeing what Angela's upgrade path is like, because normally you just dump all your points into her int to make her spell stronger. Also, that queen's hair is intense. She looks very evil.
Oh, come on, Jose! Please.
Hush!
Ah!
Out, Your Highness. Honestly, you know, I used to be the sharpest of the great magic
Is that true,
users
Jose?
in the Altanish court.
Were you actually?
Yeah.
Meh.
Whoa, hang on. I do not need another trip down your winding memory lane. Just teach me the rest of yesterday's lesson. Ha!
She's like, I can't magic.
I've told you time and time again. You cannot use magic simply by
It makes me-
learning the steps.
I'll just let him talk first.
Your magic has not manifested because you rely on form instead of
Because,
Oh,
she gets her
please,
powers
not
in every other
lecture.
mana game. You get the magic once you basically help the magic
anymore
spirit. So I wonder how every other creature does, since they just don't have a spirit,
Oh, this child.
Also, they kept in her tongue out Nana pose. It doesn't look as extreme as it did in the sprite work, which was pretty hilarious back
There's
then. But
Victor. Hey, Victor! Hey!
Oh, morning, Your Highness. Have you finished your magic lessons already? You know, Jose
He's so whiny.
complains to me whenever you skip lessons, right? But please consider my plight next time, Your Highness.
hush up, Victor.
Angela, princess and heir to the throne of Altena.
Can't use magic.
With a heavy burden dogging her steps, Angela grew up fatherless in the shadow of her mother's royal duties. Her childhood was extremely lonely. Instead of affection from her mother, it seemed all she received were scoldings.
Depressing childhood.
Though she knew
Father
that
gone.
the queen had important responsibilities that kept the two from playing, that knowledge didn't stop Angela's frustrated tears.
Sad Angela.
Starved for attention, the princess grew into a rebellious youth. She often acted out, playing pranks on members of the court. Though Angela became a renowned beauty, much like her mother, she remained woefully unable to wield the
I do love how her hair
power
looks in
of
this
her
game.
bloodline. That lack of talent was never far from her mind.
I'm so bored. Why does
Okay, I
nothing
like the
ever
physics on
happen?
her, like, her attire. Not sure about that E noise when I jumped. Ooh, jeez, it's rough. Okay, let's see how her combo looks. Bop with a stick. Did she do like a kick then a hit? Okay, now it just looked weird. Okay. Pretty short range, but good AoE it looks like. I like that overhand smack. Let's see her double. Ooh, nice twirl. Okay, let's look at her training thing. So, strength and magic recoil. Easier to knock back enemies when magic is successful. That's pretty cool. Ooh, so it's not like... That's actually a reason to give her strength points. That's cool. And she gets no mobilities from stamina. Okay, so not everything's going to be tied to int, it looks like. Spell guard, defense and magic defense increased by 15% while casting. That seems pretty good. Limit break, magic damage dealt, increased by 5%. Okay, so Holy Bolt, which is her first spell from Lumina or Wisp, would be under Spirit. Covers 2 MP when enemies defeated. That also seems really good. Magic armor, chance that enemy magic will do 0. That seems really big. Harder for enemies to target. It's not bad. So that's gonna be her first Jin move. Or Sylphid. Don't know what it's gonna be called in this game. Interesting. So I'm interested in all of those. Okay. That's really cool. I'm using a Pro Controller now, because the drift on my Joy-Cons is getting pretty bad, so you might hear a little click noise when I do click it in to run. But we're not going to bother with pickups, because I'm not going to play these playthroughs, so do mind that. I'm just going to run through the story just to show you guys what happens in the other characters I'm not playing right now. I will probably do my own playthrough where I play as Kevin, Hawkeye, and Angela. These mages are practicing their magic. You mean they don't just bop people? Magic shield. Mental boost. I wonder what the context is, because mental boost obviously is like a buff ability that raises your intellect, which would be spell damage, but in the world, is this like, I cast a spell and then I smarter? Or is it just like refine their magic power? Mage guides may only be women, but there's a lot of magicians in Altena. The Crimson Wizard is supposed to be on par with the Queen herself, according to the rumor. Why are they only females, though? The True Queen is an important meeting. Something about the fate of the kingdom or some such. Crimson Wizard is with her, of course. I believe it's a war council. Why is she called the True Queen instead of just the Queen? What you got to say? Oh, I like the pictures. Those look nice, actually. Your Highness, Victor was searching for you. Okay, but where to talk to Victor?
The Crimson Wizard is training the mages harder than ever. I heard some were injured, but I suppose
I like how
that's
she's
one
got
of the
voice
dangers of
dialogue.
war. I'm not sure.
Really not appropriate clothes for war.
But the Crimson Wizard.
But hey, aesthetics
might
are
be as
everything.
powerful as Her Majesty the Queen now.
That's what they say.
Oh, there you are. Your Highness, the Queen and her advisor have...
He's like, I'm Victor. I'm the only male in this whole kingdom.
I will wait for you in the gardens. Now is not the time to dawdle.
Please hurry, Your
He's so
Highness.
whiny. I really like Angela's like color aesthetic, like the purple hair, the red and gold outfit. It looks really good, like combined like that. I forgot to do her jump attacks. Really not digging the E. Okay, it's about what I was expecting them to look like. Victor will wait for me in the gardens.
This is urgent. Her Majesty is preparing our troops to invade Valsena across the sea. We must go to her, Your Highness.
I feel like Victor's voice is just very weird sounding. There's something about it. Please enter, Your Highness. Okay.
Your Majesty, I believe you sent for me?
Angela, allow me to explain. As you know, we must control the
That's weird. There's like a loaded
access to the
after the
sanctuary.
scene was
That is the
switching
reason
over.
for our invasion. Legend says if we activate the energy of the mana stones in the world, the portal will
One thing that's
open.
confusing is they invade
Question legend.
Forsena,
We shall begin with the Altenish
which I
mana
can't. I
stone.
can Altena. That's right, Altenish.
How will
The one
you do
in
that?
the Mana Stone in Altena is not in like the
You
kingdom.
use a forbidden magic spell, outlawed because it takes the life of the enchanter in exchange
True,
for the
Queen.
mana energy. However, my associate and I are
They want to
too
sacrifice her, I
important
bet.
for this sacrifice. If we use your body as a vessel for that cursed magic,
That's messed
your
up.
death would act as the catalyst we need to release the mana stones.
She might have the most messed up story so far.
But Mother,
She's like, I'm gonna sacrifice you if that's cool.
Useless blight on my lineage for far too long. To think that my daughter could be so weak and powerless. Under these circumstances, sacrificing yourself for the spell is the most fitting end for my heir. Now come,
Jesus.
child.
no. No!
And then she magicked for the first time.
Gone.
She's gonna be the final boss. Or close to it, actually. I always love this song. Pretty much every song in this game, really. I played this for the Tis the Season / Cold episode on the VGM Lounge, actually.
Where?
Rather, I played the original version from SD3.
But why would my mother?
Yeah, her and everyone else in that town is not appropriately dressed for the winter. Even a little bit.
Wasn't there a village to the east? That might be my only option at this point.
Now we should be getting our monster tutorial here soon. Oh, it's the little fishes. With the spears. I always love those. She's coming to bap it. Hey, we're enemy with quick attacks. Press Y to evade. Press and hold to charge. Collect particles to increase your CS gauge. Let's see what hers looks like. I feel like it should be like double smash, not slash, because, you know, she's using a cane.
Actually won, I think.
It's a double slash. I slash you with my cane. I'm so used to picking up shinies that I wanted to. Bap. So yeah, you can tell she's definitely a lot weaker than like Durin was or Grease was. I like that spin slash though. The downside to Angela is she's pretty not good until you start getting magic, and afterwards she's great. She's really good for boss fights. She's not so good for random encounters. At least that's how it was in the original game. But it looks like she's not too weak, which is good. They probably fixed it a lot because in SD3, if you didn't raise her and Charlotte's strength, then she'd basically, after a few areas, basically hit all enemies for 1. And that's kind of just how she was for the rest of the game. Until she class changed, but then that problem quickly came back. But with the way the thing is, it looks like giving her strength will actually be a good idea. Her strength abilities seem really good.
It's too cold. I can't take another step.
I like how it's actually addressing that she's cold because of her clothing.
Please.
Game over music here is nice. I wonder how they keep the castle so, you know, nice looking despite the fact that it's winter and snowing just outside the castle. It's a little kind of graphically weird, but hey.
Where am I?
I've never actually played Angela's story. I've only gotten the synopsis version. So I don't know if this just takes her... Okay, Snow Hamlet all around.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Boom, boom, boom,
My
boom,
daughter
boom.
found you in the snowfields. We
So you're
brought
kind of
you back to
appropriately dressed.
Valorant. Please rest until you feel well. Cheery, look! Our guest woke
Cherry's a
up.
cute name.
Yay! Can I play with her? Huh? Can I?
No, don't bother
No.
her. But I'll play with you.
Yay!
She's like, I wish my mom played with me and didn't want to kill me instead. My child's an only child, so I can be a bit overprotective. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't help spoiling her. The music in this game is so beautiful. I was very confused. I was looking for a door out of the town. I wasn't expecting to look for stairs, which I guess I should have.
I think I'll go for a walk to boost my mood.
Walk to boost my mood. Oh, can't jump up the walls. Or can't walk up the snowbanks. I really wish she didn't do the E when she jumped. I like the subtle wind noise that they added to the background. It's very nice. Good detail. Try planting seeds.
Welcome. Come again.
Ah, here we go.
Ma'am, I don't know what to do. Please give me guidance.
Random person.
Sometimes
I like how all
people
fortune tellers
lose
have
every
eyebrow,
last spark of hope and
eyes.
fall into the deepest despair. When that happens, you must go to Holy City Wendell and seek advice from His Eminence, the Priest of Light.
The Priest of Light?
Go talk to the Priest of Light in Wendell. Everyone's story.
To find your way through the darkness of despair, you will need a guiding light. Go to Wendell, child. That is your fate.
Huh? Come on! This broad told me the same thing. Go to Wendell or whatever. All I asked was when my next child.
That's hilarious, actually.
Girl.
It's like, hey, fortune teller, boy or girl, go to the High Priest of Wendell. Like, do you literally tell everyone this? Yes, now pay me money. Next person goes in. What should I do to get my promotion at my job? Go to Wendell. I see. Thank you for your guidance.
Holy City Wendell, huh? I don't know what awaits me there, but I guess it's bound to be better than getting caught here in my own kingdom. I'll go. I mean, nothing could possibly be worse than staying cooped up in the castle. And if I learn how to handle my magic, maybe
Yeah, I'm
my
sure she
mother
will.
welcome
That'll
me
totally
back.
work.
There's a chance, at least.
It's not like she's gonna be the main villain. Her and that Crimson Wizard feller. You could probably actually track the order in which these stories take place.
With the Queen's rejection.
Because like Angela is just meeting with the Crimson Wizard, who has yet to obviously invade the Altena, which so Angela's story definitely takes place before Durin, since they kind of both lead into it. But yeah, that's Angela's, and we're gonna hop in next to Hawkeye. So we'll be right back.
The name's Hawkeye, renowned thief from Navarre.
Renowned Thief of Navarro. Oh, this is a good theme too. The drum heavy one. Oh, I love this one. And Hawkeye's story would go right before Riza's, because his is about the ninjas Bill and Ben.
Lived in the shadows of the world.
I love the cat, the Neko. Very, very flamboyant. Neko's like, we're gonna rob this place.
Going in. Get ready.
Good voice on him though, I like that. Let's see his attack combo. Very fast, okay, as you'd expect. Oh, I like that power attack. It's good range on that, and it looks like it's a double swing. That's definitely a double swing. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm so into that. Just a double swing, and is it downward? Oh, it's a kick. That's baller. Alright, let's check your grid. Alright, strength. Strength, sturdy, and strength. Alright, so more damage to the max health. It's not bad at all. Ward off, chance of decreasing damage. It's pretty cool. Interception, damage dealt when enemy targeting the player. Not bad. Retain, effect length increased by 100% for status effects caused by move. So that would be really good for, well, just for him in general after he class changes, because he gets a lot of stat downs if he's going dark. He gets jutsus or buffs if he's going light. Granted, that's how it was at least. Toxic, 30 chance of poisoning anyone using a power move. That's pretty cool. Victory CS boost, so that's much like Reese. Enigma, harder for enemies to target. Lucky find, item drop rate increased. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Probably most interested in strength and luck for him. Although the toxic seems pretty cool too. I would definitely want debuffs to last longer if I was going dark. Absolutely.
It's my money.
It's my money. There's a thing where I've noticed a few times now, when the scene changes, sometimes the graphics don't like load in, it's got to do it like a second afterwards. This is a really long, slow pan. I see the treasure. It's trapped. Probably. Nope, it's just glowing.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Why would you say that out loud?
A thief! No, not my money!
Not my money!
You had to make this complicated. Now that I have your undivided attention, let me give you some advice. You've made a killing swindling the people living hand to mouth in this town. Now's your chance to put
Straight up
yourself in
Robin
their
Hood.
shoes. Maybe you'll think twice about your dirty business practices now that you're the one who's lost all his money, huh? You should thank me, really.
That's rich, coming from a common thief. How dare you?
How dare you? He's like, I could murder you.
but something tells me you'll get over it. Farewell. Try breaking a sweat with an honest day's work for a change.
I love it. He could have gotten out of bed and called the guards. I love the snap to signify let's go. Baller moment. Now we go to our desert hideout. Oh, I should meet Bagu, or whatever her name is in this retranslation. She was in Rize's story momentarily with Bill and Ben. Like I was saying in the first video, that people's stories are linked.
Nevarland thieves were known to sweep through towns, stealing ill-gotten goods from the undeserving rich, while their leader, FlameCon, held
FlameCon is an intense name.
Fortress in the sand dunes.
I will say their base is actually legitimately real cool. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, I was digging that song. Whoa, FlameCon. Dear Lord, that beard.
I've returned from the raid, sir.
Well done.
Oh, you haven't heard? Lord
It's Isabella.
Forgive me. King FlameCon has disbanded the Thieves Guild and declared Navarre an independent nation under his rule.
He's like, that seems like that's not gonna work.
In this forsaken desert, mana power is shifting and threatening our place in the world. Our people's resources.
Isabella's like, I clearly manipulated this man.
Are drying.
And then the Queen is basically the exact same thing with the Crimson Wizard. And interestingly enough, when we play sorry, I don't want to talk over this.
His Majesty has a meeting to attend, so you just sit tight.
Oh, Hawkeye. When did you get back?
That's a good voice for Jessica.
Something wrong?
Also, she looks real good
What is
in
FlameCon thinking?
this like update.
He's never been ashamed of our thievery before. How can we give up our entire livelihood, our creed? And for what? What is going on? And there's something strange about that Isabella. I know she saved the Lord's life when he was stranded in the desert. But making her second in command? What's her angle?
I'm sure my father has the people's interests at heart.
That's right,
Hawkeye.
Jessica is FlameCon's daughter.
If the wells we all depend on go dry, we can't live here forever. So...
I like her purple eyes.
But a king? FlameCon hates monarchies. So now we're going to bleed the citizens of our new nation dry to fill the king's pockets just like our enemies do? How will we be any different from them?
Stop insulting my father.
Oh, what? Did you want to play the part of the pretty little princess, Jessica?
Hawkeye's not here for this.
Stop!
Okay, so what I was gonna say during that cutscene, I didn't want to talk over it. It's interesting. The people who I picked for the first playthrough are all the people who are like on the sidelines of the nations, and then you'll see as I played Angela, she's like the daughter to the Queen and the Crimson Wizards there. So you see what they're doing. On this side, you're gonna see what Isabella and the FlameCon is all about, and they're directly tied to Rize's story, where she gets like the other hand to it. Did you see something mean to Jessica? And then when I play Kevin's story, you're gonna see basically what's the deal with the Beast Tribe and Gourmand, and they're directly tied to what's going on with Charlotte. So it's interesting that I played like the first three people I played are on the sidelines of their stories, Not the sidelines necessarily, but they're not, like, not the ones who are part of the nation that's doing the bad deeds, basically. So this, these 3 playthroughs I'm gonna do, or these 3 little side stories will show you basically what's happening there. King Flamecon hasn't been himself lately. I guess he's worried about forming a nation. It all makes sense now. Does it though? Does it actually? Oh, I love the chanting in the song. Man, this might be one of my favorite redesigned songs so far. This is a really good sounding one. It's an echo. Oh no, no. I'm not meant for fighting, and wars make my whiskers stand on end. Oh, brother, what do we do now? Meow. What do we do, meow? I do really like the aesthetic to Hawkeye. I like the tassels as he runs. And his, like the tassels on his, like, pants and the hair just look good together. Also, being able to, like, freely platform makes this city so much easier to explore than it did in the original version. Let me just tell you that. Also, having stars helps, because, first time I played through Hawkeye's story, I had no idea where I was going at any point in time. Hawkeye, sir, Eagle wanted to talk to you. Go to Eagle's room. Eagle looks a lot like Edgar from Final Fantasy VI.
Hawkeye, there's something
Holy crap.
me. By now I'm sure you've heard
Like a
about
lot, he looks like Edgar.
Have you noticed anything strange about my father?
Oh, that's right, he's Flamecon's son.
That's exactly what I thought. We two have grown up together here in the fortress, so I knew you must have noticed it as well. I knew it. He hasn't truly been himself since he went
Eagle's a cool dude.
Dunes last month.
I don't remember if that was his original name, but it's been a long time since I've played Hawkeye's story.
But I swear nothing has been the same since. If my hunch is correct, Isabella may be at the root of the
Well,
problem.
yeah, she's manipulating him.
No more.
Much like Red Wizard's
We'll
manipulating
expose her for
the
evildoer
Queen.
she is.
And when we get to Kevin's story, you'll see who's manipulating over there. Basically, all of them start like some person is manipulating a once peaceful nation. Quote unquote peaceful. I mean, they rob people, but they're getting more intense now.
Shh. Stay vigilant.
He's like, I was sprinting at full speed.
Huh? We'll surround them. I'll go to the other side.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't notice that at all.
Understood. Do pass on my message.
Is it Dracula?
Old fiend.
I forgot what his name was.
We have you now. Whom have you snuck into the fortress? And what have you done to my father?
We'll continue when pests are taken
I'm
care
Mystery
of.
Man.
I'll leave
I'm a
them-
vampire, clearly. I look exactly like vampires look. Whoa, that was cool.
Oh! You children will find out there are things better left unseen in the world. But no matter. I will have you forgive my little secret. Just like Flamecon.
Mind erasing powers?
Manipulating my father. I'll throw you out of this fortress myself.
Yeah, you're gonna see what's gonna happen here.
What an innocent babe.
Whoa.
It hurts.
I like how she can fly.
What's wrong? You have to run, Hawkeye.
Now we have to kill our best friend.
Must eliminate.
I'm really interested in seeing what Hawkeye's first special is gonna look like.
Destroyed.
Oh dear. He can't hear you now. What will you do? Attack your friend or perish on his blade?
I wonder if it's still gonna do the, you hit him with the blunt end of your sword. You bap him with a knife.
Must defeat.
Battle tutorial.
Kill.
Do quick attacks.
Eagle, stop this! I don't want to fight you!
Power attack. Yeah, I really like that power attack. Alright, let's see what his looks like. Poison dagger. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it actually poisons or if it's just called that.
Eagle! Stay with me.
I know I just stabbed you a bunch, but you'll be alright.
Hawkeye, you did the right thing.
Still alive, I see. Oh. Allow me to fix that.
Eagle!
Isabella's all powerful.
Eagle, no! You did this to Eagle! Foul!
I'm done playing.
Isabella's like, I will melt you with my brain.
Someone, come quick. The man's a murderer.
What's the problem? No! Not Eagle. How could you?
It's Bill and Ben.
Move.
No! It wasn't me! I would never!
She's got you pretty good there. You do have his blood all over your knives.
Murder is no laughing matter. Your execution date is being decided. I suggest you reflect on your crimes while you wait.
He didn't even try like saying Isabella did it, but I guess no one would believe him, obviously.
Oh, best be quiet, dear. If you tell anyone,
Yeah,
your
also-
friend Jessica's life is forfeit.
What have you done to her?
Oh, I just gave her a cursed little present, if you will. If you step out of line...
Isabella's definitely the most evil out of everyone in the story so far. Like, by far. I will say Hawkeye doesn't have the most depressing story. It's up there. Kevin probably has the one that makes me the saddest. That's one way to break your shoulder.
Someone there? Anyone?
It's Isabella. Was she like skipping? Or was that just weird?
Jessica.
Or Jessica, I meant.
Eagle? They're saying you did it. But that can't be. No one was closer to my brother than you. You couldn't have.
She has a cursed necklace on.
Tell me,
Oh, she's tiny.
who killed my brother?
Talk, and her life is forfeit.
Please. Tell me. Who was it?
Hawkeye's definitely, his story definitely sucks.
Why won't you say anything? No. It couldn't be. But you... And Eagle?
Jessica!
And then he goes to the holy city of Wendell. Not quite yet. We're getting there. It'll happen soon, though. Trust me. I think Neko blows up the wall first. Boom. I feel like that would have just killed him. His face was against that. It's my dude Neko. Oh, Nicolo, that's right.
Come on.
I believe Mew.
Here as soon as possible. Quick, through this hole.
Nicolo is the real MVP.
Will pay, but I can't stick around Navarre any longer.
Escape the prison. This is a really conveniently made tunnel.
This cursed present Mew mentioned, I think it's the legendary Choker of Death.
Choker. Jesus, Choker of Death.
Once Mew put it on, Mew can never take it off. And if Isabella dies, Jessica will die with her. But the
It's ridiculous.
Priest of Light in Holy City Wendell might have some leads. Mew should leave Navarre and find the priest. I'll take
The
care of things
priest.
here.
What? Okay. I trust you, Nicola.
Go to the holy city of Wendell.
Take care of Jessica while
As
I'm
everyone
gone.
is wanting to do.
Hey, you take care of me yourself. Don't worry, I'll look after Jessica.
Might be doing it overdoing it a little bit there, Nicolo. Escape Navarro.
The prisoner's loose. Stop him.
That's cool. I do really like how he does double slashes. His attacks look great. Oh my god, that running attack looks super cool. That spin slash? Or I guess that's just the lead into his attack. He's really fun to play. Okay, gotta fight him. See Poison Dagger. Okay, I'm into that. It is a little awkward hitting multiple people at once, but seems to work pretty well. Yeah, it looks like, okay, if you're standing still, he does that, but if you're moving, he does the spin. I don't know how it works. Maybe it is only when you're running. Can you jump to buffer things? Kind of. That's interesting. Alright, let's run out of the city.
Eagle, don't worry. I swear on my life that I won't let anything happen to Jessica. I have to leave now, but
Yeah, Hawkeye's story is pretty sad.
to avenge your death, dearest friend.
But
I will save your sister.
Kevin's.
Jessica.
We'll get to that in just a moment here.
I return. Please be safe.
And then we went to the city of Jad.
Hawkeye, pained by the loss of his dear friend, set off for Wendell to find a way to lift Jessica's curse.
But how could you not see him? He's vibrantly colored. He definitely stands out. But either way, he ends up in the city of Jad. And now we're gonna head to Kevin's story. We'll see you there. Alright, time for Kevin.
Kevin, that's me.
It sure is, Kevin. I have a love-hate relationship with Kevin's
Persecuted by
story.
humankind,
Also this guitar.
Beastmen were forced to live a life of seclusion in the dark woods of Duskmoon Forest. Only one managed to stand up against the oppression.
I dig that castle. Castle looks really cool.
He became king.
It also looks like a logical
Under his
layout of a
rule,
castle too.
Beastmen banded together and created the kingdom of Ferolia. There he and his
He's
king
pretty ridiculous
waited
looking.
for a chance to get revenge on the humans who drove them into hiding.
Yeah, Gourmand.
Well, isn't his furry majesty himself?
What are with like the squishy noises when he walks?
Fine, fine
Arr!
Ah, finally! The time is upon us, sire. With the coming shift in the world's mana power, now
He's so creepy.
opportunity. For what? For us all to get back at those nasty humans!
He's super creepy.
Do I know
He's not having it.
Silly of me! They call me Gourmand. Death Devourer. Our goals are the same, for I hate humankind as much as you do. May I offer you some unsolicited help?
I don't like how he makes idle squishing noises.
outsiders and help are unwelcome? Be gone!
No, wait. I'll leave, but if you change your mind, my dark spells are always at your service.
Like, he's nowhere near as well, he might be as evil as Isabella. I mean, he's a terrifying demon clown.
Wait. I'll give you one chance.
Oh, I shan't waste it. Now then, tell me what you would have me do, and consider
Oh, those noises.
Your Majesty.
Shouldn't have listened. King definitely shouldn't have listened to this.
Was
I
the
love
one
Kevin and
only
Carl.
son of
This
Ferolia's king.
opening is the worst.
The young boy's human mother had long since abandoned her half-blood child, leaving him to be raised in the forest by the Beastmen.
That's kind of sad.
Due to his Spartan upbringing,
Nothing as sad as what's about to
Kevin
happen.
never connected with others. He was raised as his father's successor and trained to fight from infancy, leaving little time for friendships. One night, the young prince came across a slain mother wolf and her living pup, Carl. Finding a
It's
true
Kevin and
friendly,
Carl.
affectionate
Oh,
wolf,
I just noticed they're wearing the
boy's
same.
frozen heart began
Look,
to thaw.
Carl's got little bracelets that match Kevin's. It makes everything so much worse. Kevin, love Carl.
Hey, sleep good? Huh? Carl?
Arf arf. Carl is a cute boy.
What was that yip, Carl? Tiny, but still a wolf. Don't bark like a dog. Here, howl. Like this.
I love how the mouth moving did not match the noise
We're
even a
like
little bit.
You and me? A little wolf who acts like a dog. A beast man with human blood in my veins.
No B-side, Kevin.
Neither of us have a mom. Don't worry, Carl. Got you. And I'll protect you, since your mom can't now.
So guys, what do you think's gonna happen here? You think it's gonna be sad? You think Kevin and Carl are gonna have a happy life together?
Carl, what's wrong?
No, Carl!
No, Carl. Can't fight you. Won't fight you.
So, Battle tutorial, weak attacks. Well, first off I can say I dig Kevin's combo. Power attack. I like the claw, like the air claw. It looks really cool. Get all the shinies. And do the thing we don't want to do. It's called Phenomenal Fist, that's cool. I just the 3-part hit.
Stop! What are you doing? Carl!
No, Carl.
Stop! Body's moving on its own.
And here's the thing Kevin can do. So when it's night, he does this. So in the original game, basically at night he turns into wolf, and it doubles his power. I don't know if it necessarily does that in this game or in the remake, but he gets a huge attack boost is the important thing. Roar slurp.
No! No! Carl! Carl! How did this happen?
This is the worst opening. Man, Carl though. He digs him a little grave.
Unable to resist his beastman instincts, the boy transformed and attacked his
I don't think that's what happened. That's not exactly what happened.
By the flower patch they'd often visited. Racked with guilt, there he wept for his lost friend.
So sorry, Carl. I'm sorry.
No cry, Kevin.
Afterwards, Kevin didn't know how long he wandered the forest. Eventually, however,
The guitar is
he
so
made it back to the palace. But
so grunge.
nothing was the same.
Carl. Couldn't protect my friend.
That door is huge.
Couldn't stop myself.
It's a big gate.
Man blood. Awakened. But why did I transform? Why now?
I always love how the ruffle around his neck is pink. Like that's such a good aesthetic. Alright, now that we've got a free space and we're murdering Carl, I really like the air swooshes. I like the twisting graphic, but I also like the cloud when he punches. That's cool. You can see his knuckles back there. It would be cool if he kind of just left them on instead of constantly taking them off. But hey, it is what it is. So I like that charge attack. It looks cool. That's a cool double. And let's see the. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. That's awesome. It's a styling kick. All right. We're gonna go talk to Dad. The layout of this castle is really cool. Like, it actually looks like what a castle might look like. There are arrows everywhere, though. Jesus. Purple floof guy. His Majesty's out. Left with that weird fellow that just showed up in the castle. Strange, huh? It's a
By order of the
Luger.
king, the Beastmen forces are hereby sent out to take over human settlements. Our first target is the holy city, Wendell.
I wonder why they chose that one, or if it was Gourmand, him being like, kill the holy thing, because I'm evil.
For what they've done.
What is with the floof coming out of the random spot in his arm? That's bizarre looking.
Blow to those weaklings. They'll be shaking in their boots.
See right there, that's one of the things I was saying about how multiple people. They should have had like 10 people just shout yeah and like layered on top of each other, so it wasn't like, you know, 8 people in a room going and one guy just like yeah. It's very awkward sounding.
You hear that, princeling? Your old man picked me to lead the Beastmen to victory. He trusts me with his invasion plan, not you. How does it feel to be a waste of space, huh?
I cannot deal with Ludger's arm floof spike. Like, not the ones on his wrist, those make sense. Like, just the random ones coming out of his arms, like, what's that? What is going on there? Also, Ludger's a dick. Calling Kevin a waste of space. Kevin is the OG. The only reason I'm not playing him in my my recorded playthrough is because I just wanted to do the same party that was the first time I played it.
Here's something through the wall. I know that voice.
Well done, Gourmand.
It's an honor to fulfill the wishes of the
God, the
king.
slimy noises when he moves. I hate it.
Impressed by my dark magic, then?
Corrupting the will of a tiny pup to attack my son is child's play.
Yep, as you would have expected.
No matter. It induced Kevin's transformation as planned.
Kevin's dad wanted him to kill
With no
Carl.
more attachments to keep him from training, my son will become a weapon. I have no more need of you. Leave.
Leave.
Wait, what? Be reasonable, Your Majesty.
Kevin mad.
You beast!
Jesus. Not only did he punch a hole through a wall, he punched a hole through a wall that was like 6 times the size of him.
Stop right there!
Ooh, I like this remake of the song.
Use that hatred I see in your eye.
Yes, use the hatred. Let it flow through you.
You, your beastman power. Never lose it.
He's like, my hatred is to kill you.
Shut up!
Foolish boy. Know your place.
Smacked him.
You called yourself Death Devourer, did you not?
You just straight smacked him off the castle.
Yes, indeed, Your Majesty.
I leave my son to you.
Kill Kevin. Kill him.
Understood.
I wonder, is the fluff on his cape and his like thing like his hair? Because it looks very similar to his hair. Maybe he just grows Ludger's arm floof and he cuts it off to make his cape. That's where he gets it all. Dude, Kevin got straight smacked like a mile off of the castle. And he lived because he's a baller like that. Return to the palace. Oh yeah, I forgot to check Kevin's skills. Look at that. Look at that smile. Alright, so strength. Obviously he's strong. Conflagration. Dealt damage increases by 15% when health drops below 30%. I don't know if I'd want that. Don't really want to be on low health. That's generally not where you want to be in games, but there's often a lot of games have really meta builds where you stay at low health, but hey. 10% chance of decreasing damage done. Same thing as Hawkeye. Defensive. Defense and magic defense increased by 10% while using charge attacks. It's not bad. Retain. Effect length increased for stats effects. That would be nice for, I don't know if he gets it, but in the original, his light path gets a move where he can give him the strength as if it were night. So that'd probably be pretty cool for that. Payback and victory CS boost. Lucky break. 50% chance of not getting knocked down. Forsake. 5% chance of canceling out damage, which is pretty cool. Okay. Alright. I'm not as into Kevin's grid as I was for some of the other people, but, I mean, Kevin is awesome. And the nice thing is the transformation to Wolf is very instant, unlike it was in the original. And, you know, he just does a lot more damage when he's transformed. Hey, look, it's Carl! Don't run! Return to the palace, we can kill Dad. More Carls! He does so much damage compared to, like, Angela. Kevin's strong. Dak!
You! What did you do to Carl? Give him back! Give him back!
Here's the truly sad part about Kevin's story.
Merely following His Majesty, the King of Ferolia's orders. Wait. I've come to you with an offer. Wouldn't you like to know how to bring your little Carl back to life?
God, I can't deal with his movements, they're so creepy.
Huh?
Shh, listen. Ferolian forces are on their way to Wendell as we speak. You need to find the Priest of Light who lives there.
Go find the Priest of Light in Wendell.
Because he knows how to bring back the dead.
You lie!
I mean, he does actually lie.
Now, does this look like the face of a liar? You cannot wait! Ludger's guards have already left. If you dally, they may do away with the priest before you.
So I like how everyone is like, go to the Holy Priest of Wendell. To get stronger, to save the mana, or to class change, or, you know, because you're missing direction in life. Kevin is like, go to the Priest of Wendell, so you can bring Carl back from the dead. Go save Carl's life.
Now, you must make for Mintus. It's just outside the Dusk Moon Forest. And from there, you can...
In the original game, the Dusk Moon Forest was an awful place to explore, so I'm wondering how it's going to change, you know, with the minimap and having stars tell you where to go. We're not going to be able to see that for a long time after the game comes out, because it's pretty deep into the end game. Not the end game, but late into the game.
Try to stay out of sight. Okay? In fact, I shouldn't be seen here with you either. I'll take my leave. Goodbye and good luck, young prince.
God, those noises. He's like Cell from DBZ, except his noises are much grosser and squishier.
Carl. Wait for me. Priest of Light in Wendell will tell me how to bring you back. Still my best friend. Carl.
I love you, Carl.
That coward is no father. He must be the reason Mom left me behind.
Kevin's story is the worst, I swear.
Is she
Makes you feel, like,
alive?
awful.
I want to see her.
I want you to see your mom too, Kevin. And I want Carl back. Like, all of the openings are pretty sad. I think Reese has the worst one. Because, you know, her mom's already dead, her dad dies, her whole kingdom gets destroyed, and her brother gets taken. But Kevin just loses Carl, and it's so much worse somehow. Probably because it's a pet, and like his only friend, like, he loves him.
He had to get to Wendell and ask the Priest of Light to bring Carl back
He's like, screw boats, I'll swim there. And when you see the world map, these two places are not close. He swims a good distance. I'm wondering here if the king actually feels sad or if he's just like, eh, whatever, I did it. I killed his dog. That grump face. I love how they're being carried by birds, and he just swam there. Like, straight up just swam to the city. That grump face is amazing, I love it. And the reason I cut it out while everyone else is doing theirs is because they just ride a boat and theirs is the same, but Kevin's is a little different. Because he's swimming faster than the boat. Everyone else is like, holy crap, Kevin. I like how the water trail makes him look like he's like like moving super fast. Alright everyone, so that was our little bonus episode. I wanted to show you everyone's stories, really get the insight on, you know, some of the villains and what they're up to. You saw basically everyone's is depressing, in their own way. Kevin's is probably the saddest, but we'll see when the full game comes out. I'm gonna do a playthrough that the original playthrough with Reese, Dern, and Charlotte, and then I'm gonna do a separate playthrough where I'm not gonna record it. I'm just gonna, you know, I want to play the game more, so I'm gonna do a Kevin, Angela, Hawkeye for that one, and I'll give a little summary of both parties. I do want to show one little thing.
Forces have taken the town and closed the docks. Now my ship's
Too many guards. Can't let beastmen find me. But
So,
I have to go to Wendell.
One thing I wanted to show real quick is if you walk up to Ludger with Kevin, he like hides. I want to see if it's the same.
Who's there?
I like how there's this extra little scene, only for Kevin, which shows Kevin is the real main character.
Where'd they go? Was that Kevin? Must be seeing things.
Nah, couldn't have been Kevin. Kevin couldn't be here. He didn't fly on a bird. There's no way he could have made it all this way.
Close one.
Close one indeed. But guys, we'll see you when the full game launches. I cannot wait. I don't know if I'm looking forward to this more or Final Fantasy VII. It's pretty close. But SD3 is one of my favorite games, and it's got such amazing replayability. I cannot wait to see the class changes. I've been pretty blind, but only a few more weeks. Bye, everyone.